I see reef. Oh yeah. This looks awesome. Very excited. Let's slowly edge our way into the island. This is one of the very first islands I ever came to. Not the first, but one of the first. So we'll edge in and we'll see how shallow it gets. Yeah, well you can see there's big patches of white. I'm guessing they're the coral heads. So that's not good. So obviously certain parts of it didn't recover very well, but this looks like it sort of has. So it'll be interesting to see when we get in the water. Very keen to see it and see what's going on. I'll make the decision as to whether we're going to beach it or not, but for now we might just pop the anchor out. Just get it away from the shore just a little bit. That current is ripping down though, so it's going to rip it straight down that way, I think. Pop these up as well so it won't take too much water in. When you're not moving very fast, those self-drainers become very slow self-fillers. This is a good little island. A really, really good little island. If I remember correctly, I kind of liked it over here. I had a nice little campsite. I guess here's where the softer sand was. Right, look at this. So this has always been a little high and steep, and in here is where I used to camp. I think just there, but it used to slowly slope down, but there's been a lot of erosion. So yeah, it's a bit of a, like it's a nice grassed area in there, but it's not very nice to get access to, that's for sure. It's quite a steep kind of wall now. So maybe down here will be the better camp. And look, it's got the nice sandy area as well, because it does get a bit rocky here. And unless you're right up, tucked up in here, but then you got to deal with these rocks. So I reckon down here, let's see if there's a little bit of grass or a nice sort of area up near the trees. If not, I'm not too fussed. Go and check it out though. No, very happy to be back. And yeah, all out here. There's a reef all the way out here, and you can go just around to the edge, the very corner here, and just on the very corner of here. The opposite side of this island is all green zone. So green zone here means that it's a sanctuary zone, so you can't fish or spear or take anything. But that's all right, because all the coral reef is actually on this side, and that's where I'll concentrate. Yeah, this is the spot right here. That's beautiful, in fact. Decision made. Looks good. Let's get it down into some softer sand. It's down in this corner. And then we'll pretty much just beach it. Bit more anchor out front, and then I'll put an anchor out back as well. Yeah, this is much better sand to be digging into, that's for sure, once the boat starts pulling back. Yeah, and we'll chuck the rear anchor out just to stop it from swinging around onto the rocks. But we'll have to readjust all of that and just find a nice happy point between tides where we're going to float enough, but we don't want it too far out down here. Let's get these things drying. I want to wear that later on. It'd be nice if it was at least a little dry. Everything got soaked on the way back. Man, that run back across the passage from that other island was pretty epic. Epically wet, I'll tell you that. The wind picked up, 30 to 40k winds blowing directly across. And I checked the weather today and it was really windy as well. So I'm glad I made the right decision to get out of there. Plus I'm like 4 hours closer to home as well. I'm still like quite far from home, but at least it kills some of the drive off as well. So it makes it a lot easier to get home. But all my clothes got soaked. So, oh, and another thing, man, I got so many bites. I don't know if you can see, like my whole body's covered in bites. Because when I got back to the ramp, there was it was out of control, the midges. So everywhere I went I was just getting smashed. But yeah, so they're super itchy at the moment. Just got to ignore those. But we made it. Worth it, all worth it. Once we get the tent set up, we'll maybe even think about jumping straight in and having a dive. I'm dying to see what the state of the coral's in and see if we can get something to eat. We're already sort of past the middle of the day, so yeah, we need to keep moving as long as we don't go hungry. That's the main thing. So nice to be back at this little island. It really is just such a cool little size. It's only about like 400 meters from tip to tip, and that's lengthways. At some point what we'll do is we'll climb up these rocks and we'll go and walk all the way up to the top and we'll check it all out from above. A lot of tent setting up in this last couple of videos, isn't there? We keep having to redo it. Don't know if you can hear that, but this island, because it's so steep, wait until I show you the other side, but the island sort of juts up and just cuts off on the other side, up on this ridge. So when the wind is up, which it sort of is at the moment, it makes this sound. It's got this constant like I don't know if you could hear that then, but it was going it's really cool. Not a bad little outlook, huh? It's unreal. I guess we should go and get in the water. It's actually pretty cold. When you're not sitting in the sun, there's still like a very chilly southwesterly blowing. Should have probably bought my wetsuit bottoms. I could have stayed in longer. I just bought the top. But once we get the top on and move around a bit, that'll warm us up. Sweet. Alright. Let's get suited up and get in the water. Very excited about seeing what's going on in there. Get it dug in. I am freezing. Oh, we might as well. Oh my god, what are they? Yeah, they're not mosquitoes, are they? Ugh. Whatever they are, they're freaking me out. Get out of here! We'll move it up a bit more as well. But yeah, nice. We can have dinner. Oh, let's get some warm clothes on. Don't want that dripping down onto the other one, no, do I? Whatever. Oh, alright, we are back to normality. Man, it's pretty chilly in there, but we got a nice stripey for dinner. Nothing to brag about, obviously, the old stripey, but not a bad fish and a very good eating fish. So, whoa, whoops. But yeah, look, to be honest, I was a bit like disappointed with the amount of spearing fish available. There's not a lot, and I was like, well, there's a hell of a lot of parrots here. Maybe we could just get one parrot. I'd been from all the way on that edge, all the way around to this edge. And yeah, I was just on the edge of the sanctuary kind of zone where it starts on the other side, just on the edge of that rock there. And I was like, well, I sort of haven't seen anything. No big coral trout, no tuskies, nothing really worth shooting apart from, yeah, like, apart from those parrots really. So I decided I'd go, well, I'll get one of those sort of medium-sized parrots, perfect for dinner. And then just as I was down there, just sort of waiting for one to sort of present itself, that stripey just came around and went, oh hi. So unfortunately for him, he became dinner tonight. But they are a very good eating fish, so I'm not disappointed at all. They're actually great. Alright, here he is, drying out. Just had to get changed. It was just freezing. I was in there for quite a while in the end, just looking for something slightly better. Here we go. Let him stay moist for a sec. But he's not a bad fish. Like for stripers, only need to be like 25, so that'd be like from here to back to there. So he's actually got a decent amount of meat, and for me, that's actually the perfect meal. Plenty of flesh. What are we going to do? So we'll see. Oh well, let's just do it all, and if we don't use it all, we don't need that much, but it's alright. Okay, now we need about for like 1/4 water, so this is going to be a very inaccurate way to measure it. So it's a bit of a foolish way to do it then, actually, because if we don't have enough, we can't add more flour. I guess I got that self-raising. But anyway. So a lot of unbroken little balls in there that need to be broken up. So instead of adding salt, we've just added salt water, which will give it the salt, and we're literally just doing, like we could add butter, but we don't really have it. So we'll just go salt only. Salt, water and flour. Super simple. Alright, we'll let that sit and we'll do everything else. So first things first, we're going to need to use the dough, but like realistically we're probably only going to need what, maybe 2. I don't know, we'll cut this one as well. Leave these guys over here and we'll roll a few out and see where we end up. Yes, a little bit wonky, but it's alright, as long as we can get them out sort of flat-ish. Looking good. New technique. We're using the wooden spatula thing. Three flatbreads look pretty good to me. Alright, let's get cooking. Get the fish on. Oh, damn it. Spilled on myself. Oh, will it be any good inside though? That's the big question. It's passable. It's not great. Yeah, just passable. Yeah. I wonder if we can just sort of slip them all in. A bit greedy. I reckon we're good to go on those. We're running out of light, but here's our little construction area. I'll just do it on my lap like this. Well, we got there in the end. All a little bit of a rush, but yeah, I think these are going to be pretty darn good. Like in a perfect world we probably would have done the 4th one, but I just don't have the pan space and we'll never eat anything if we're not going to actually get it done. And I know some people don't like the mayo, but I do like the mayo. No. There we go. Oh my word. Yum. Ah, it's too hot. Youch. Oh, it's still pretty hot, but I'm going to risk it. Look at that. Little handmade flatbreads. Mmm. It's good. It's really good. Ah, man. I am hungry now. Definitely made me work for that fish. I swam back and forward. How were those squid? How cool were those squid, huh? We saw them, but it was just too shallow. The coral was so shallow that, oh, look at that mosquito just chowing down on me. Get lost. But yeah, those squid were really cool, but I couldn't get close enough because the water was just too shallow. So I couldn't actually swim on top of that coral any more than I was already. So yeah, I had a shot and I missed, and because it was, and the spear just sort of went up in the air, I think. I don't know, it was hard to tell what happened there. But yeah, luckily we got that little stripey in the end, and he's provided me with a very, very nice dinner. So yeah, we'll call that a good successful day. And yeah, so nice to be out here. You can see the coral's definitely coming back in a lot of this area. A lot of the coral has started to come back. Like, I didn't actually come to this island, so I don't know if it was the same as the others, but I'm assuming it was. So look, there's definitely improvement, and it's definitely looking a lot better than it was. So hopefully it just continues to do that. It's definitely not all good. Like you can see a lot of the white coral is, it looks like it's not dead anymore, but it's actually getting covered in algae and weed. So the algae can outpace it when it's trying to regrow. But look, there's a lot of new colourful regrowth on all the corals. So pretty cool, pretty cool. Anyway, I'm going to finish this and we will start tomorrow. Yeah, so really glad I came to this island. I wanted to see some reef and that would definitely tick there. Got my my reef freediving fix in. Some lime would be really good on this. How good. Oh, get out of here. Whoa. Mozzie's just waiting for me. Just in case we need to retreat. The bugs are overwhelming or something. Oh, what a beautiful day. Oh, it looks very nice. So what I was thinking is, apart from all these mosquitoes, oh, little prints. Someone's been out and about. But what I was thinking is, might go over onto this edge here and have a little cast to see if those squid are around, and then we could go for a walk up onto the ridge and just check out the whole island. That'll be a nice way to start. Oh yeah, I should be able to pull that in. Got a squid jig on there. Should we take this? Do we need this? I guess we should take it just in case. Just because what'll happen is I'll lose the jig or something, and I'll need at least something to fish with. Alright, let's go. Alright. Looks quite nice, doesn't it? Have a couple of casts around. Hopefully those squid are still just lingering around. Nice big squiddy, it'd be unreal. Squid are usually always up to bite. You just got to find them. Oh! Was that something? Was it just a cod or was that a squid? It's only right at the water there, the edge there. Something definitely had a little go into that. Just bring it back over. Might have just been one of those little cods. I actually thought I had a snag then, but we've actually got a squid and he's taken drag, wow. He's pulling back, he's not happy. Wow, that didn't take long. What was that, 4 casts? Pity I turned the camera off then. I was like, this could take a while. Turns out it's going to take 4 casts. Come on, buddy. Oh, oh, big. Oh wow, he is big too. Oh, that's 1.5 meals. Oh wow. Look at that squiddy. Just wait till the wave comes up and we'll drag him up. Oh wow, he's big. Oh. Uh-oh. I'm gonna lose him if I'm not careful. Oh. Whew. There's my chance. Oh, he's inking. Oh my god, it's massive. Whoa. Look, he's trying to aim his thing at me too. Let's get him up a bit more. Whoa, that is a big squid. Look, he's puffed up with water still. Oh, wow. Now that's a squid. I've caught bigger, like I caught one that was maybe, probably twice the size of that actually, almost. But that is a good size one. That's a big tiger squid. A couple of hits with this guy, so big. Okay, there we go. Just getting the bulk of the ink off. I know there's got to be at least more than one squid. They usually hang in a bit of a school, but we're at least another 10 to 20 casts in or something, and we're not getting any love. Just put this away for a sec, and maybe we'll take this guy back to the cooler. Rinse the sand off my feet. So if we put him on here, we can keep fish. Yeah, like that one's still got ice in it, and this ice brick is still pretty solid. So in that case, in you get. Oh, it's just spilled ink all over again. But we'll get you in, get you cooled down. And yeah, let's go and go for that walk. Up that way? I can't remember. There was a way. That's a good one. Couple of fruit there. This could be our way up, actually. Cool grass trees up here, the big straight stems. Good for lighting fires as well once they get dry. Heaps of grass trees here. Here we go. The highest point of the island. I think it's right about here. And then it sort of just drops straight off on the other side. See if we can find that giant. There was a huge eagle's nest here last time I was here. Mind you, that was years ago, but see if it's still there. Someone's made a little stack of rocks. Hippie stack. I wonder if it's for a particular reason. There's no way that's going to stay, but long term. Here we go. A bit breezier on this side. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to get across that channel now. Definitely for not up here anyway, but look, yeah, the rocks are closed in. You can't get across the channel to get out to the very corner. I think that's maybe how I got across at low tide. I must have gone across down the bottom and climbed up to this side where the eagle's nest is on this last little patch of rock. Very cool island. A little bit of waveage. Boat looks safe enough, but it's probably copping a little bit of water in the back there. Alright boat, we'll get you out of this crappy zone in a sec. Might just get all the gear and put it on, then we'll take off. So much for that zero wind day. It's definitely picked up all of a sudden. Got the wind buff on, so you might not notice it, but yeah, no. Significant wind rise considering it's meant to be, this is meant to be the calmest of calm days. Oh, who's going to do these? Quickly do those and then we'll get the tent packed up as well. We are good. See you later, campsite. It's a good one. It's definitely a good one, but as always, we're at the whim of the weather and it is time to go and search for a slightly better spot. And why not? If we can, we might as well. Got to enjoy all the good parts of this island. Now we're going to find some good parts of somewhere else. Definitely getting buffeted around, isn't she? Look at it, it's beautiful out here. Nice and steady, water's out of the boat. What we might do is, because this wind chopper is basically just heading straight towards that way, if we get around this other side, the big island's going to be beautiful on the other side, I got a feeling. Maybe we should go out there and we'll troll and drop on a few things and have a bit of a fish. And we'll make our way to the other end of the island. But first I might pack up everything, because look, we just threw everything in. It's a bit of a mess. We're getting there. Oh, that rubbish. So what we'll do is we'll get this guy on. Caught plenty of fish on these guys, so might as well we'll get him out there trolling along while we are searching things to drop. What are these bears doing? Look, I think I'm going to catch something. I wish I was, mate. We'll find out. So we don't have wire on here, so if we get a mackerel, hopefully we won't be losing him, but it's always a risk. Nice, that looks good. Let's cruise along, see what we can find. Watch out, birds. Hey, look at that, someone's soft plastic. Let's see if I can catch it. That big boy. I'll hold on to that. Go for it, Rod. You go off. Have a drop. There's definitely stuff on the sound of here. Oh, did that just go up? Oh, that is too. Look, something's having a go. Oh yeah, look. Hooked up on something. I don't think it's overly big, but it's something. We can just make sure we don't end up on the rocks here though. As soon as I just sort of got up to this little edge of the reef here, something's come and grabbed it. What have we got? Not putting up much of a fight now. What is that, little mac tuna or something? Oh yeah, sweet. You little afterburners. These guys are cool. Would make a good troll bait in some other circumstances, but I don't know if that's what we're going to do right now. Try and get it out of here without too much. Oh no, don't do that, don't do that. Oh look, he's... There we go, buddy. Hey, what a legend. Go! He's okay. And look, he just spat up. Oh, look at all the white bait and the little fish he was eating. Yuck. Yeah, it's all over my board now. Okay, you can go back out. And we might actually go around that island. Seemed like a little cool little spot. Oh, you know what it is? It's a long tom. Long tom came in hot then. Don't really want to catch them. They're pretty feisty. They'll actually try and bite you. And they got super big teeth. We call them long toms here. Oh yeah, look, they're all over it. Look. But you'd call them needlefish in other countries and things like that. because you'd think there'd have to be a fish on the edge of this. All this water movement, current. It's definitely sucking me back around now. Yep. No takers, unfortunately. We'll wind this in and we'll maybe think about diving in at 1 or 2 spots. There we go. Oh man, how's this glass off? I just had to get out. I was freezing, so there was no time to talk and muck around. I was just like, I'm out. I don't know, we saw like, oh, it was a really nice dive, really nice conditions. Saw lots of cool things. Saw those tomato clowns, which is awesome. Always good to see the tomato clowns. But also saw one big coral trout, but he was onto me like he was out of there straight away. And then I don't know, small tuskies. But the spot was beautiful, and some nice little drop-offs, and the coral looked really healthy there. And I don't know what else happened. We found oh yeah, we found this guy. That looks like it was lost this morning. Look at that. That vibe's in like mint condition. So we'll keep that. But we're pretty much packed up. And I just got off the phone to my wife, and she's like, no, bring the squid home, because I was like, man, it's pretty big. Plus, I checked my gas, and my gas canister is almost empty, so I don't know if I'd have enough gas to cook it anyway. So what we might do is we might zip back across now. Still I'm still probably about 9 hours from home, so it's a bit of driving to be done. But we'll pick it up in a sec. And we'll be doing like the whole family wanted squid, so I was like, you know what, this squid's big enough for all of us, so I'll bring it home and we'll do that. Quite excited to eat this squid, just have to wait a little bit. We are home, and we have done a lot of packing up. But we still haven't eaten this guy. It's a big squid. Oh, hi guys. What are you guys doing? Alright, quickly break this down. We'll finish off our squid catch and cook that we didn't quite manage to do at the islands. There's that, huh? That's a good one. Beautiful. Look at that squid. Alright, let's go. Straight in, it does. Oh, you're not trying the squid? Squid looks good, man. Look at that.
Sausage and squid. It's a combo.
Oh, that looks pretty good, actually. Look at that.
That's the bedroom window. There's a pool.
That's squid.
It is good. Needs more white pepper.
We need to go.
More white
You
pepper?
do need to come.
I could
We'd love to
sprinkle
have
some
you.
more.
Have it, but I think Beanie might.
Yeah.
We've been upstairs.
Alright, let's go for it, everyone.
Full table.
People here.
Max.
Alright. Yep, that's